Happy New Year. And before I get into my bingo card, my 2025 bingo card, and creating my 2026 bingo card, I just want to say this. A new year doesn't mean you need a new identity. You do not need to rebrand yourself or throw away who you already are. You already have the foundation. This year, we're just building on top of it. So 2026, we aren't rebranding, we're not relaunching, we're just building on top of what we already have. I also want to address, January doesn't have to be the month where it clicks. Goals do not expire the start of February, June, or even October. For me, this year I'm really focused on goals that actually make sense in my life. Goals that fit my energy, my schedule, and my capacity. Not what looks good online, because I really don't care about that, but more so what's sustainable to me. It is okay to revisit goals, and girl, it is okay to quit them. So instead of trying to become something new, I recommend choosing to strengthen what you already have. And that is what the bingo card is about to me. It being intentional, flexible, and giving myself room to grow without pressure. So for 2025, I did not do the typical resolution, which actually, what is this bingo? Vision boards. I didn't do a vision board. I don't necessarily care for them. Like the whole image being jumbled together, like it ain't organized for me. The first thing I do is jot down my goals. I have 25. The bingo sheet that I create has 25 slots. I think having a little less is more achievable, especially if this is your first time or if having a lot of things to do in a year is overwhelming. I do think downsizing is a smart idea. So after I jot down all of my goals into Word, you can do it in notes. I jump onto Canva and I type in bingo cards, and there's a plethora of options that you can choose from, but I have a holy grail that I use every year, and this is She. It's like the gratitude gold foil one. I'm going to link it down below, and I do a few changes. So it says starting an attitude of gratitude, and I'm just going to change it to 2026 bingo realities. Verbiage is so important to me. These are not goals. These are not things that I want to achieve. These are realities. These are going to happen. So I title it Realities. So I changed the title. There's a few things that I also change. I include my name. And then in the free space, I put turn my age. So the age that you're turning in 2026, I feel like a lot of people don't take into consideration that turning a new age is a blessing. So that's why I include that as my free space. And that's really all it is. So I want to talk about the things that I did not complete, and then we'll talk about the things that I did complete. So starting from the top left, take a Pilates class. I signed up for a lot of classes that I thought were Pilates. I ended up going, but it wasn't the traditional Pilates that I seen on social media. So I was like, this doesn't count. This isn't the experience that I was looking for. I took classes with the intentions of this is Pilates. It wasn't. Read 12 books. Now that I am here, textbooks. I didn't read 12 books this year. I honestly did not have the capacity. Hit 25,000 subs on YouTube. I barely posted this year. Took a dance class. I did not take a dance class. Weird. Complete your informational technology certificate. Got close. I was supposed to complete it in the summer, but I was like, there's no way in hell that I'm going to complete the certificate and then get into my master's program, especially since I really don't give a damn about informational technology. Trip to Bali. It wasn't me, it was someone else. They were concerned about the weather in the summer. Didn't go to Bali. Took a trip to Texas. This was definitely me. The opportunity rose too many times to count. I didn't take it. Grew my TikTok from 2,108 followers. Jokes on me, my TikTok ended up getting hacked early this year. Had to restart. Haven't really posted. I may do it now. So those are the things that I didn't do. I feel like those are very like low lift. I wasn't really tied to them. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. So the things that I did complete, starting from the top: host a small gathering, which I will include clips of everything that I completed because there is evidence. Host a small gathering, which I just did on the 13th of this month. Trip to Chicago, one of the best trips that I took, and I traveled a lot this year. I truly adored Chicago, and I'd do it again. Save 10K. Don't pocket watch. Did it. Proud of you. Big money. Never the little one. I cannot. Like, bitch, I'm a rare light, big change. Saved that. Did that. Proud of me. An advice that my friend said is to sit the fuck down. Megan said that. So I did just that. I remember when I checked this off, I took a day where I bubble bath, and it was like a slow day. That was like me too. So, and when she says sit the fuck down, I am a go-getter. I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. It was more of she wanted me to do nothing, like leisure. And that was something that was foreign to me. I wasn't lounging around. Like, I had things to do. I always planned my day. And I started to allow myself to leisure. Dilly-dally. Relax. Get it done when you can. Like, help my mental health a lot. Still very structured about it, which is weird. Like, how do you structure your leisure time, your dilly-dallying? I do, babe. When you type A, you'll figure out a way. Applied to a graduate program. Babes, did that, got in. Future me, speaking to the past me, hey babes, you got in. I'm in the future like, when is this program over? Like, that's where I'm at right now, babe. So you got your wish. Trip to Jamaica. Went with two of my great college friends. It was a blast. At the time I said I wouldn't do it again. I might do it again. New piercing. I have my third piercing. Did that one night, just randomly got my ears pierced, and I got finessed. I paid over $100 for this, but we move. It's gone. Have a perfume collection. I do have a perfume collection, which I do plan on expanding. I do want an extensive perfume collection. You were so into perfumes this year that you went perfume making twice. We love all things smell good. So yes, you do have a collection. It is more than what you had last year and the year before. Reach goal weight, which was between 147 and 153. Yeah, babe, you reached that. You realize that you are more comfortable and confident within yourself when you are a little bit heavier. Make more money. 10K to 20K more. Check, bitch. And that one, you were not expecting. I was not expecting that. Baby, I just put this on this thing, just hopes, let the universe do what the universe does. The universe did that. I don't want to talk too much about that. Actually, I talked about it in my recap video of the year. So if you want to find out how that jump happened, you can. Travel with friends. I did that. The Jamaica trip was a friend trip, and that was fun. I also traveled to a few friends, so that works too. Take a solo date, which I did. I actually do that quite often. Adventure day, do an adventure day, which I did. I also do it solo. So like an adventure day looks like me getting up, getting myself together, and doing things that I like, whether it's commuting 30-45 minutes to another city because I like their drinks and their food and the ambiance, or going to the market, the arts market, the foods market. I've incorporated a lot of like self-care, taking care of myself this year, and I want to continue implementing that. Start a scrapbook, which I have. I ended up getting a bigger scrapbook, so this is gonna turn into my journal. I'll share my first page. This is how it looks. This is the first page, just kind of introducing myself. I included a $2 bill because it is good luck. So just a little bit about me. It was on the new year, last year. Happy New Year, it's 2025, insane. Take on a 30-day challenge. I did it in January. I did working out for 30 days straight, no alcohol, no sugar. I did that for 30 days. It ended up turning into 60 days, 75 days, and then I capped it off at, I think it was close to 90 days. I stopped it in March before my mom's birthday. Random act of kindness. I did that. I feel like I should have explained like my thought process behind some of the things. A random act of kindness is I don't want to ever lose who I am innately. I enjoy giving to like the homeless, volunteering, doing walks and things like that. Because the universe was giving me a lot. Like the universe, this year I was filled with abundance, and hopefully next year it's 10 times that. And I wanted to always remember like the universe is blessing you and it's your responsibility to give to others. So as I give like to my siblings and my family and my friends, I want to make sure that I'm giving to the homeless. I'm very particular about that. And showing up for random people. So my bingo 2025 was meant to be holistic. Challenging myself, being kind to others, doing things that I enjoyed, self-care, being present for those that I love, and building community, and me learning that, oh, I can do the hard things, and I know I am consistent and capable, and when I set my mind to things, I can get them complete. And I also left room for trials and errors. Like, I may not be able to do all 25 of those things because a lot of the things that were on the list were heavy lifters. And the fact that I was able to achieve some of the things that were the heaviest, I was like, dang, I'm really proud of you. So what I typically do for myself, write me a letter from the past. So like right now I'm writing myself a letter to my future self, and in that letter there's like a gift, monetary value, so like money and something that's sentimental, so I can open and be like, thank you, like, for surviving this year. I do a video and I keep losing the videos, so hopefully I can do a better job this year. I'm gonna title it and save it somewhat safe. I do a video so I can sit and recap and look back on and then compare it to current day. And then I also do my bingo 2025 resolutions, and these are my resolutions, but I have other goals. Like, yeah, there's 25 on here, but I always have a to-do list. So that's kind of what I do to start off the year. So there's a few things that I would tweak because nothing is perfect when it comes to the bingo card. I think the only thing that I would tweak is creating actual deadlines. So with the bingo card, you just have the entire year to cross things out, and that may not be functional for everyone. So creating actual deadlines, I think, is the better option.